you will be paid 19,237 pounds per year, 2024-2025 academic year rate, to undertake postgraduate studies plus an extra 2,000 pounds per year if you study at a London-based university, and your tuition fees paid will be paid for you. Today's video, welcome guys. We are looking at the SENSS ESRC Studentship 2025-2026 for an October 2025 start. Okay, this simply means the South and East Network for Social Sciences is open for masters and PhD. It's more like a project-based, a competitive studentship project. You do a project and you'll be paid for your time. As you can see, this is per year. So, and we'll get into that soon. Now, you'll be guided by excellent supervisors and receive high-quality advanced research training. It's a research. You'll be part of a postgraduate community spanning 8 universities and 6 interdisciplinary teams. You will make connections with our influential external partners, including government departments, industry, and NGOs. This funding and these connections will help you launch your career. Our studentship are open to both home and international students. Not many awards for international students, but even if there are two, you never can tell. Just take the opportunity. What options does the SENSS offer? There's a lot to read here, but let's digest it. The structure of the studentship offer will depend on your personal training needs. However, the minimum duration for the SENSS funding studentship will be 3.5 years. This covers a PhD and a magnetic placement of approximately 3 months. The maximum duration of the studentship will be 4.5 years. This covers a master's degree followed by a PhD, as well as a mandatory 3-month placement. So what does this mean? If you just have a bachelor's degree right now, and you have the experience, you have a project you want to work on, this is more like you're going to be in the UK for like 5 years, which of course I think almost guarantee you getting how do I call it, citizenship status. I don't want to talk about that basically, but I think you have to be in the UK for like 5 years, and I don't know much about but spending 4.5 years and another 3 months, bro, and you'll be receiving short amount of money, it's worth it. Anyway, so if you have a bachelor's degree, you can do the master's and the PhD together. So which means you're going to spend 4.5 years. And if you already have a master's, you just want to do a PhD, you have 3.5 years. So meaning 1 year difference. And that because for UK, most of their master's degree is 1 year. Okay, full-time and part-time studies is also available. Studentship include the following for the duration of the award: a tax-free maintenance stipend to cover your living costs. This is set at 19,000, which I think, 19,237 per year pounds. So that's the stipend. For those studying at university based in London, there's an additional 2,000 per year paid as a London waiting, given that the cost of living is higher for those living in London. If you are not studying at a London-based university but still choose to live in London, you will not receive the London waiting payment. Fees, whether home or international, no SENSS funding students will have to pay any university fee for the duration of their funding. So meaning you are going to have a stipend of 19,237 pounds, yes, per year, and you will not be paying any tuition. Access to research training support funds, so you will receive that as well. Access to other funds to support overseas field work, overseas institutional visit, and language training. Access to additional funding to support research, UK or overseas field work, international student visit, and language training. The SENSS offers 2 different types of studentship. student-led studentship, which create your own research proposal and work on it with your choosing supervisor. Now, the collaborative studentship work on a research project devised by a supervisor and an external partner. Okay, so they have external partners. External partners may want to work on it, look into your project or the project that the supervisor devised, then you work on it together. Am I eligible? Um, Residential criteria. Studentship are available to all applicants, regardless of nationality or residency, across all eight SENSS universities and six SENSS international universities and cross-disciplinary pathways. However, there are limited number of studentship, approximately 10 each year, available to international students. So most of these will be in the UK. Okay. But even if it was one, it's worth trying. You can view the full residency eligibility guidance here. You can click on this. To apply for the Masters plus PhD, which is plus 4.5 year award, you need qualification or professional experience equivalent to a bachelor's, of course, so a bachelor's or honors. And to apply for the PhD, that's the plus 3 years, you need qualification and professional experience equivalent to a master's degree or a master's degree and already have the research skills, okay, needed to successfully complete your research project. Okay, so meaning if for PhD plus, I mean, if you are for master's, sorry guys, plus PhD, you don't even need to have this experience of research. So once you have a bachelor's of honors, you can try this. It's an opportunity for you. If you have already started your PhD, you are eligible to apply for the SENSS funding, but only if you have not already completed a substantial proportion of your studies. So maybe you've started like PhD, let's say 4 years, you just started like a year, okay? And a lot, you can click here to find out and apply. So let's look at, this is it, basically, official website, everything is here, student-led studentship. This competition is open for formal application in September 2024 for applications for an October 2025 start. The SNS will offer these students each year academic year over our 6 interdisciplinary teams across 8 universities. Of course, I think we talked about this. Students work on a research project that they have come up with themselves. So that's one, or they are guided by an expert. What are we looking for? Yeah, this is interesting. Interesting research ideas that will provide new knowledge in the academic field and may also help to address the major challenges facing Britain and the world. A good match between applicants, researchers, and their proposed university and supervisors. We are especially need to receive application from those who meet certain criteria. You can click on this that form part of the SENSS equality and diversity policy, such as being from a particular ethnic background, having grown up in a less affluent area, having a disability, or being a carer, or having been in care as a child. If you qualify as a home student and come from one of these backgrounds, you have the options of indicating this in the equal opportunities form that is part of the online application process. We aim to award a number of studentship to applicants coming from these backgrounds. So just read along this one. The SENSS positively encourage applications from talented students holding undergraduate degrees only. So as you can see, if you are successful, you will receive financial support to do a master's as well as your PhD. We are also need to receive applications which fall under the headlines data skills of or advanced quantitative methods. The SENSS ring fences 6 studentship across these two areas each year. And so if your project is data skills or AQM, which is advanced quantitative methods based, Please highlight this in your application. Okay? Data skills, you can read all of this. How do I get started? If you have a research topic you want to work on, first identify the academic at the SCNS university with whom you wish to work with, so that means like a supervisor. Okay, making sure that your research topic comes within one of the 6 teams. So we are going to click on this. If it does not, contact that academic, your proposed supervisor directly to discuss working with them. Alternatively, if you are unsure about whom to approach, get in touch with the SENSS operational lead at the university, as they may be able to support you in finding a supervisor. Life is made easy. If after talking to your proposed supervisor, they are supportive of working with you, submit your application for the place to study at your choosing SENSS university. The deadline for your application is set by your choosing university. Please check with them to find out what the deadline is. Once you have applied to a place to study at your university, you also need to apply for the SENSS funding for your studies. To do this, click the apply button, which will appear later in September on this page. This will take you to the HEI apply, the SENSS online application platform, where you will need to draft and submit your application by 12 p.m. GMT on Wednesday, 22nd January 2025. Are there guidance notes to help me complete my application? Yes, a dedicated guide is available here. You can click on this. You must read these notes when you draft your applications. Read them. Okay, there's a lot to read here. Actually, apply here. Click on this now and do your application. Where can I find out more? You can read all about this. There's a webinar here. I think this has opened from October the 2nd. Okay, you can read everything here. Register the link just to learn more about this. Okay, but one thing I want to show you, everything I supervise your guidance notes. Everything is here. Take your time. And the themes, I should click on this one. And you don't have to pay application fee. So why not taking the opportunity? Just apply. These are the teams. These are the universities. University of London, Cranfield University, University of East Anglia, Excess, the coordinating institution, the Goldsmith University of London, University of Lincoln, Middlesex University, University of Roehampton. These are the themes: sustainability and climate emergency, health, well-being and social care, justice, institution and social change, resolving uncertainty and addressing crises, digital society sciences, advanced method for social and economic research. As you can see here, so meaning for this one, you can see the different universities. For the first one, all universities offer that. What we offer our researchers, external partners, and students, full funding lecturer studentship, of course, we talked about this. Outstanding supervision, everything is there. Okay. So you can see, so we can click on each of these again and read more about it. Content, sustainability and climate emergency. You can see. Okay. And this again, well-being, everything is there. Take your time, have your popcorn by your side or something that you enjoy listening to. Go through this information one at a time. Digest them properly. If you stuck, you have somewhere to reach out to, as they told you from the document I read. Okay? It's an opportunity for you to live in the UK for 4.5 years or 3. 4.5 years, and receiving that amount of stipend is worth trying, bro or sis. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye bye.